All right, let's get into this. I waited 2,846 miles to make the video. I wanted to give the car a fair fucking chance because of it's a CVT, so we already fucking hate it. Sorry Nissan, I don't know why the fuck you keep making CVT transmissions. I don't know why the fuck I bought it. Actually, I do. I'll tell you that later. Yeah, so pretty much I want to legit give you all the fucking reasons not to buy this fucking car, and maybe a couple things I do like. One, it's a CVT. The transmission, even, I had 0 miles on the fucking car. I could tell you from having a fucking Subaru at 250,000 miles, it just felt like the fucking CVT is not gonna last at 60,000 miles. Like, it's driving better now that I have dropped the air pressure in the tires and fucking I think the car's finally actually adjusted to me how I drive a little bit. Cars do that sometimes. Yeah, fuck the CVT. The way it shifts, it's not all that good. It does have a pseudo sport mode, which will rev the engine a little higher. Excuse the mess and shit, dude. Whatever, I work all the time. What else? Yo, this fucking screen sucks. And the Bluetooth also sucks. Like, it kind of works, but it reminds me of like a 2012 car with the Bluetooth, like when it first coming the fuck out, I guess. Oh, also, like, for a new fucking car, like, the resolution for it's over a $20,000 car. Like, it just should be fucking better. It's responsive. I got dust on it and shit. Yeah, fuck that screen. Number one, dude, I didn't like the screen at all. What else don't we like about the fucking car? Yo, it's front wheel drive. That, we'll take that. Whatever. The stock headlights are a little bit dim. Even though I know most car headlights today are bright as fuck, these are actually a little bit dim. The high beams are great, whatever. Dude, the horsepower, like, this car is under fucking powered, and it's probably under fucking powered because we have the fucking CVT Nissan, and you probably don't want to run a whole bunch of fucking power through it, wearing out the fucking transmission belt and shit. This thing needs a turbo. Like, it only has 159 horsepower, and I don't think you get that all the time. I think you might, like, max that out when you put in a sport mode. But if you're not using a sport mode, you're not getting all that power. It just, because it's a front wheel drive car too, like, you're not gonna be. It's underpowered. It just is. It needs like even 10 more horsepower. Seriously, only the Nissan engineers could tell you why they fucking did that. Anyway, another big fucking thing, the fuel economy fucking sucks. I reset this, and this is low. I'm gonna tell you this. This is low because I idle the fucking car a lot. I smoke in here sometimes. I'm about to quit smoking, thank God. But, like, it doesn't even seem to gauge what you truly get per mile. It kind of like guesses. So I guess this shit gets normally around like 23 miles a gallon, but like on the highway it'll say like 40 miles a gallon. I just feel like that shit's lying. I could be biased. Like, gas prices are high, but I feel like I was filling this up a little bit more, especially when I was using the heat. Like, so that's kind of expected. So it's not the best car on gas, but like, you got to take in my perspective. I've had a 2002 Subaru, a Bug-Eye. I've had a 2004 Mercury, and I had a 2003 Lancer, and so cars from 20 years ago are doing just great on fucking gas. Those cars were a little bit lighter too. This car's a little, that's the thing, they made this trim of the fucking car, here, I'll get out. They made the trim of the car, it's a bunch of wind, sorry, I'm actually going back in. They made the trim of the car actually bigger, like, it made the car bigger. So I think it's a little bit heavier car, still a small engine, it's a 4-cylinder and shit. The rims fucking suck. I hate the stock rims, you can replace those. The tires are okay. I guess the small things I do like. The interior is decent. Can't complain. Knobs are functional. That's good. Buttons are functional. I guess, like, they got the steering down. Japanese got the steering down on the fucking cars. It does have a tight, sporty steering. Like, if they did not put this shit in, this car would feel fucking terrible to drive. I want to let you know that now. Like, it, just to let you know, like, my car biases. Like, with the '02 Subaru, I had coilovers on it. It gave me everything. Like, that's, like, my perfect car. But I want to say, like, I have drove, like, a car with 600 horsepower, and after driving, it was a Camaro Super Sport. I hit 200 miles an hour in it, and I still come back to the Subaru, and the Subaru still with whatever is like 150 horsepower, like maybe less than this, still does fucking great because of the fucking handling. It's all-wheel drive. This just is lackluster. Because you got the front-wheel drive, you're not going to get the handling as much if you're on the gas, if you're trying to make a turn. But, that is what it is. Like, if you're under 30, you probably don't want to buy this fucking car. And I'm not even saying, like, if you drive reckless or anything, but you only want this car if you drive like a fucking old person. That's the only way the CVT works to truly save gas. Like, I've been trying to figure out how to save gas with this fucking car, and it's just, when you're on the highway and when you're driving, you have to let off the gas so it tells the transmission to downshift. That's how you get the downshift. That's how you get it to save gas, and you'll be doing 80 miles per hour, but you'll be at, a little under 2,000 revolutions per minute. Someone's behind me in the truck, whatever. It's windy outside. Pennsylvania, we have 5 winters. We don't know which one we're in right now. Is there anything else I like about the car? Oh, the sound system's decent. It's stock. For stock, it's decent. Power mirrors. Yeah. Blind spot sensors are they're basic. They definitely fucking work. The shit goes out when it snows or when it rains too heavy, things like that. So I don't never rely on your sensors. After that, there's not much else I can tell you about the car. They put in an independent rear suspension in the back, so the rear wheels could function independently. It's nice. It corners nicely, but the only way to make this car drive actually nice is to lower the air pressure. It says 33, like here. Let me see if we can find it. The tire pressure, it'll say in the middle, it'll show you 33. I'll say up here as while we're driving, so I can't show you. That makes sense though. But yeah, I have them around 32. Drives pretty decently now. Transmission shifting better than when I first got it, which is oddly enough. The VD, that's what I wanted to get to. The reason why that's happening, the traction system, they call it a VDC. I forget. I read the manual. I forget what that stands for. The vehicle something control. So if you're oversteer, understeer, the wheels adjust, traction, stuff like that. But it's tied to, it'll brake, it'll adjust braking and stuff like that. So even regular braking at first, it wanted to put on the brakes harder than what I put it on. Because I know how to drive a car. Not everybody knows how to drive a car. So it's almost like this car was made for somebody who doesn't know how to drive a fucking car. Especially in America, because now we don't want CVT. We get CVTs. The Canadians got the fucking manual transmissions. I'm pissed about that. That's probably the only way this car feels any fucking good. But, yeah, I guess my favorite thing about this car is the fact that it kind of has a sporty handling. Dude, like, I seriously, like, I'm trying to tell, like, I've just been kind of just talking regular to you guys, but, like, this is not a good car to buy. Just, like, don't buy this car. New cars aren't better. All the fucking sensors. Like, I'm waiting for one of the sensors to fuck up or something. They even told me, like, the batteries won't last as long, so they're going to give me a free battery change when I need one. Dude, yeah, But I had to buy the car. Used cars are fucking, are pricey right now. I was in a rock and a hard place. And I did what I had to do. But I want to let you guys know to not buy the car. And hopefully we'll go 10 minutes. It gets decent gas mileage, but it's not enough for a 2022 car. That's my main problem. And yeah, Nissan, stop making CVT transmissions. They're not fucking good. Like, they're just not for cars, and there's just so much better options. So I just want to let you guys know that if you have any questions or anything, you just ask wherever I post this video at. But for real, this car fucking sucks. Like, and I gotta be honest, like, I'm kind of comparing it to the Subaru, but like, it was a 2002 Subaru, so like a 20-year-old car. So you got 20 years to make better cars, and you're just not doing it because of planned obsolescence. So yeah, fuck Nissan. Just, you don't want to do anything with this car. I'm going to trade this in eventually. So that's it. Hope this helped you. Hope I didn't cuss too much, but I was just trying to talk regular because it just is what it is, man.